Dada Sham Pyari Sangat, it's an absolute joy, honor, and a blessing for each one of us to be a part of this virtual gathering. The Masters, in their infinite mercy and grace, have sown the seeds in various parts of the world. And today, we are reaping its benefits. Though the environment is a virtual one, we all have met from various parts of the world and multiple cities from India. It's no less than a spiritual sojourn that we are about to begin. It is believed that the 60th birthday is a significant milestone and a memorable turning point, a touching reminder of the rich, mellowed life that would unfold in the years to come. It's true that we all have gathered here to celebrate this joyous occasion. What began as a journey to share and imbibe virtues close to beloved Dada and Didi on a small WhatsApp group has seen grow in multitudes in the last few days. As our beloved Dada, Didi too welcomes each and every wanderer in her warm embrace, captivating hearts with her infectious smile, with her utmost childlike approach, which I believe none can escape. Today's joyous journey most definitely has our beloved masters and the captain, our dearest Didi. Pushpa Didi from London and I, your co hosts here, will be with you on this journey in which we will share a glimpse of what's in store for you next. So get ready for a fun filled evening with some of the precious moments to cherish for. We start this auspicious journey by invoking blessings with a prayer led by dearest Neha.
पाण करे थो साजन साई संत जना के सारे काम राकस रावण मारण कातिर जय जय जग में आया राम भक्तन पर जे पीर पड़ी भगवान अची थियो तिन विसराम संत तुका की पैज राखी पाण प्रभु डिनो अची आराम करना चिंता चित में नूरी दिन रात तु गाय एक राम नाम हरे कृष्णा हरे राम दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम.
Thank you so much, Neha. And we welcome few of the new members who have just joined the meeting. It is a privilege for me to request Soma Jyoti Ghosh, who is a world-renowned flute player and believes his flute is his companion since the inception of his musical journey. He also believes that Lord Krishna has been benevolent enough to have blessed him with the flute. I believe, and I dare say that we all believe, that today too, Sir will be supremely blessed by our beloved Krishna Didi. Over to you, sir.
Jai Sri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, sir.
Today I am going to present Rag Marwa, which is the good for this time, this evening raga. Yes, 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 yes.
Jai Shri Krishna Sarji. हम सब साधु वासवानी मिशन की तरफ से आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रगुजार करते हैं। आपने ये कुछ चंद मिनटों में हमें ऐसे एहसास दिलाया कि हम सब वृंदावन की कुंज गलियों में श्री राधा रानी के साथ, बांके बिहारी के साथ एक छोटी यात्रा कर आए हैं। हम आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं। धन्यवाद सर। Moving on, since it's a celebration, it ought to be Jashan. Our lives and every breath of our being anchors around this one sacred name. What we have tried to do is to pick up a virtue beginning with the letter of the sacred name Jashan and share with us all, either in format of a skit, a video, or an interactive activity. As beloved Dada says, many paths, one goal. Our one goal is to glorify beloved Dada's teachings on every possible occasion. And who better to keep on reminding us than dearest Didi herself, the captain who steers the ships of our lives. May I humbly request Pushpa Didi to take over from here.
Dada Sham, it's such a blessing to be amongst all of you. Dada Sham Didi. It's time to introduce all our teams who have worked so hard to bring you the very essence of beloved Dada's name. So let the jubilation, joy, and celebration commence. Over to you, Sheila Didi and Nilesh.
Dada Sham, beloved Didi. Dada Sham, the Sangat. Didi, we have prepared a small video which we shall place before you.
Now it's time for Group J. Are you ready?
Yes.
G.
सागर हिक लहरों अनेक एक एक लहर जो संदेश ले
अमृत वेले पधार्या दादल शाह उठारो आवाज अची सचे पातशाह छटियो निंड निदोरी जागो प्यारे जागो मानिक जन्म करियो अमी सबागो
Gurudev Sadhu Vaswani awakened so many hearts. One such was the king of our hearts, our beloved Gurudev Dada Jashan. For like him, there was none. He came and he spread the second wave of joy.
Joy is just not a word, it's a feeling. Our Dada was joy personified. If I were asked to spell Dada, I would spell it as J-O-Y. Our joy is Dada.
दादा प्यारो बारन साथी वेठो बार दिनाई सबनी के आनंद अपार.
Message that the Gokul Ashtami brings to us today is Machki Toro. Machki Toro. Machki Toro.
Beloved Dada spread sunshine of his joy to young and old, to rich and poor, to birds and animals. Dada's name is Jashan. Jashan means celebration. He is a celebration of endless joy. Through his compassion, he gives joy. Through his smile, he gives joy. And at his lotus feet is our true joy.
हाणे थी लहर असांजी परम प्यारी दीदी कृष्ण कुमारी अची उथारी आहे. उहा बि जे में अथव. सुजाता तूं ॿुधाए सघंदी उहा कहिड़ी आहे?
जीवन आहे अमोलक खजानो.
जियो और जीने दो. बेशक इहो आहे पर मां सम्झां थी दीदी जो संदेश आहे जपियो नाम पायो विश्राम।
नाम ई आहे जीवन जोत, नाम ई आहे असां मां हिक हिक जो जियापो।
उथंदे वेहंदे जपियो नाम, हलंदे चलंदे गायो नाम, रूह जी रोटी आहे नाम, जीवन जोत आहे नाम। हरे कृष्णा हरे राम, दादा श्याम हरे कृष्णा हरे राम, दादा श्याम हरे कृष्णा हरे राम, दादा श्याम हरे कृष्णा हरे राम, दादा श्याम
Dada Sham, beloved Didi, on behalf of the J group, along with Sheila Didi, we would like to say that we have received in abundance from Bada Dada, from Chota Dada, and from you. So how could we have just one word? So we did 3 waves, Bada Dada saying Jago to us, Dada filled with joy, and your message of Japo Naam. We place this before you, Didi.
Just bless me that Mab Jaga, Dada should come and really awaken this slumbering heart. Thank you for your labor of love, for your offering of love. Thank you so much, each and every one of you.
Didi, since this is the culmination program of your birthday celebration, would like to take this opportunity to ask you, Dada's birthday, Bade Dada's birthday is celebrated as Meatless Day. Dada Jashan's birthday is celebrated as Moment of Calm, the Forgiveness Day. How should we celebrate? What should be the message of your birthday, Didi?
To glorify the masters.
Thank you, Didi. Bless us, Didi. Bless us.
Thank you, each and every one of you.
Thank you, Group J. Now we move ahead with Group A. Group A comes from Sada, Canada and Namma, Bengaluru. We request dearest Pooja and Anjana to take the center stage. Post this, Group A will also be blessed with an opportunity to interact with dearest Didi.
Dada Sham Didi, maybe please
Dada
begin.
Sham.
Dada Sham, everyone, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. We truly feel blessed to be here today. So I'm representing the affirmations group. Affirmations are positive statements that can really change one's outlook. And we have been so blessed to receive these priceless gems from both our beloved Dada and our dearest Didi. So Team Affirmations came up with the concept of making an offering of cherished teachings, something that everyone can refer to every day. In times when we need to pull ourselves up, when we need that instant boost of happiness, when we need the positivity, our beloved Dada's words uplift us. And now it is our most dearest and divine Didi who has been our ray of light, our ray of hope. Just like the 7 colors of a rainbow that elicit a sense of delight, in addition to bringing the promise of sunshine, in this pandemic, dearest Didi is helping us face everything with a positive attitude of acceptance and gratitude. Thank you, Didi, for everything. Both beloved Dada and dearest Didi's voice have such a calming effect that we thought of gifting everyone 7 affirmations, one for each day of the week, in Dada and Didi's soothing and comforting voices, along with a PDF document as a go-to at your fingertips. This PDF has been beautifully designed by our team member Pooja Shah, and I'll be showing that to you today. And we can go through a couple of the affirmations, but this is a gift for everyone. So all the 7 affirmations will be shared on the WhatsApp group after the event with Dada and Didi's voices in it. So please do star it, save it, and use them every day. And feel free to share it with your friends and family too. Let's all share the positivity. Didi, we humbly place this at the lotus feet of beloved Dada and offer it to you. So here's presenting. Every day, find a rainbow. We hope you like it. So this is how we've made the document. It's got a cover page. It's got the concept, as well as a different affirmation for each day. I'd just like to share a couple of the affirmations so that we can hear Dada and Didi's voice, and then we can move on to the interaction.
Every breath I take, every move I make, every step I take, oh Lord, fill me anew with your love. Fill me anew with your love.
तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रियतम, तेरी इच्छा पूर्ण हो, सुख में दुख में मेरे प्रियतम, तेरी इच्छा पूर्ण हो. Thou knowest everything, beloved. Let thy will always be done. In joy and sorrow, my beloved, let thy will always be done.
In sun and rain, in loss and gain, in pleasure, pain, my heart doth sing but one word, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude to thee, O Lord.
Please accept this humble offering, Didi.
It's such a nice gift for all of us to begin our day and to end our day with these beautiful affirmations and to use them throughout the day.
Pooja, would you like to say something?
Sure. Dada Sham, everyone. Dada Sham, Didi.
So nice to see you, Pooja.
Thank you, Didi. It's the nicest to see you today. Thank you for joining us and thank you for blessing us with your presence. In the past few days that we've celebrated your birthday, each day has felt like
it's our own birthday, and it has been so joyful. All the activities that we've tried to put together and all the messages that we've read from everybody, it's been a very wonderful experience. Thank you for blessing us with that, Didi. Didi, I wanted to ask you on this platform today that we have all these affirmations and prayers from you and from Dada as well, which we try to practice. However, there are still situations in our life when, and whether anything good or bad happens, the mind is always running scenarios. I could have done this, I could have done that better. And we know that, we everything is happening by God's will. So in that moment when the mind is just running all these scenarios, Didi, uh, what affirmation or prayer can we say to calm the mind and tell the mind that whatever is happening is the right thing, is what should be happening?
I think Dada always emphasized on this one affirmation, Dina Bandhu, Dina Nath, Meri Dori, Tere Haath. The best thing is, yes, I'm weak, I'm frail, all that is happening around me is beyond my control. So the best thing is to hand over the thread of our life in the safe hands of Dada. But Dada would say you hand over, then you don't worry about it. Our difficulty is that we do both. We hand over also and we keep on worrying also. In the bargain, we harm ourselves.
Absolutely.
This is a beautiful affirmation that Dada gave us, and he told us, wake up with it. And he actually would always try to take a pledge from us that we should recite this affirmation at least 5 times every hour to keep reminding ourselves. Whenever we feel a pull to see a message in the mobile, before we touch our WhatsApp, let's say to ourselves, Dina Bandhu, Dina Nath, Meri Dori, Teri, and then open the message, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's entertainment.
Thank you so much, Didi. Thank you for the reminder.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you, dear ones.
Now we come to the letter S. Service and seva. Our beloved Sadhu Vaswani said, did I meet him on the road? Did I leave him with a load? Beloved Dada always said the reward for service is more service. So let us see what Suhaina and Poonam from Dubai have for us.
Dada Sham.
Dada Sham.
Didi, we've made a short video. We would like to share that with you, please.
Looking forward.
Thank you.
Bhagavad Gita, Shlok 10.10. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Translation: to those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Dada Sham.
मुझको ऐसा वर दो, सेवा सुमिरन सत्संग झोली में मेरे भर दो.
Service to me means going that extra step to bring happiness and smile to someone's face. Service to man is service to God.
Seva has taught me how being selfless can lead to inner peace, satisfaction and joy. It has made me realize the true essence of giving, being helpful and contributing to others' happiness.
Seeing the world as God's gift transforms my Sheva into His worship. The day I perform my Sheva, I feel my Guru's hand working through me. Dada Sham.
बांधा प्रेम डोर से सबको तुमने, चुना प्रीत डगर से रब को तुमने।
है रोशन दुनिया ये नूर तुम्हीं से, ये राग तुम्हारा ये सुर तुम्हीं से।
किसी सर्द दिन की गुनगुनी धूप हो तुम, अगर कोई हो मझधार में तो उम्मीद हो तुम।
Very beautiful, very, very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
And our Dada was the very embodiment of service for him. To live was to give, to live was to serve, to live was to bear the burdens of others.
Didi, we seek your blessings. Bless us that we can do a little bit of seva, all of us. Please bless
me.
us.
You all are pictures of Seva and Simran, all of you. I've been reading your messages and I've derived so much comfort and so much inspiration from them.
Dada Sham Didi.
Dada Sham to each and every one of you.
We are so lucky to have.
Hope to see you all soon in Pune, very, very soon.
Yes, we are all waiting to come.
Yeah.
Didi, I just want to take this opportunity to seek your blessings. We get these, thanks to our masters, that we get this platform and opportunity to do service. But somehow or others, to do a service without ego, self-service is so difficult. Many a time the ego comes into picture like without any rhyme or reason. So I just thought of seeking your blessings for that. That let us all have a kind of a blessing from you, that we do a selfless service without ego cropping in.
That is true. Very true. Dada would tell us ego is like a drop of poison in a cup of milk. Just one drop, it will contaminate the entire milk. Therefore, Dada told us whenever we serve, we should have that aspiration in our heart. To vaste, to vaste, to vaste.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you.
Moving on with the next letter is Group H. Now, these two volunteers are the strongest pillars of beloved Dada's book club and Gurukul classes in Pune. We all give a warm welcome to Anjalika and Neena.
Dada Sham.
एक दिल है, एक जान है, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है. Didi and Dada, you fill our hearts with hope. You fill our hearts with happiness. You fill our hearts with humor, with healing. This is a small, humble offering by Team Hearts at your lotus feet. Seeking blessings, Didi.
एक दिल है, एक जान है, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है.
To be happy is to make others happy is one of those teachings of Dada that cannot be explained or expressed in words. It can only be felt and experienced in the form of seva. Thank you.
I'm expressing my appreciation to our lovely neighbors. Thanks to each one of them for being a great, great, great neighbor.
आप जिस तरह मेरी सेवा करते हो उसी तरह दुआ करो कि मैं भी आपकी सेवा करूं. धन्यवाद.
I wish to spread happiness and get it back too by sharing it. Happy birthday, Renu! Thank you. It's an emotion that comes back by giving.
दादा श्याम, दादा, you fill our hearts with hope. दिल में प्यास आहे सच्चो, जुबान ते नाम तिंजो मिठो. लिखी लिखी तो सब कम कार पियो करी, मींजा सब कर्म तू पियो धोई. हेठ किरा त तू जली, मथे उथा त तू गॾ बि. हर हंध बस तू ही हुजी, मींजा दादल, मींजा साईं. तू आई मूंसां त ॿियो कुछ न खपे. भक्तीअ जे राह में जीवन जे बदे कर आसीस मूंखे. थिया मां अंजलि दीवानी जन्म जन्म ऐं हर जन्म में.
We were waiting for someone to guide us from wrong. We were alone in the dark until he came along. He gives us hope to carry on and fills up our hearts with his loving song. Never again will we be alone. He lights up our lives with hope, with love. He lights up our lives with hope, with love.
श्याम, दादा चवण सां ई असांजे हृदय में शांती, सुकून, असां सॼा हील था थी वञूं. उन्हनि जी प्यारी मुस्कुराहट, उन्हनि जे अखियुनि में असांजे लाइ प्यार असांखे रोज़ वेठी ट्रांसफॉर्म करे. अॼु बि उहे दीदी कृष्णा जे रूप में असांखे नयो वेठा वञाइनि, प्यार वेठा ॾियनि. थैंक यू दीदी कृष्णा, थैंक यू दादा.
Dada Sham, humble, I think is made word for Dada. I have seen Dada's photos everywhere with his guru. That also lower than his guru's photo. I don't think, I haven't seen any other son giving that much respect that Dada gives his guru. Plus the way he addresses us Sangat is always touches my heart.
Pranams Dada. Dada, how do we develop healthy sense of humor throughout the day, in and out?
I think healthy sense of humor is a gift which you can ask God to give you. It is a great gift. They asked me once, man has 5 senses. The sense of sight, the sense of smell, the sense of touch, and so on. Man has 5 senses. Of these 5 senses, which is the most important? And my answer was, none of those 5, but the 6th sense, the sense of humor. You need to have the sense of humor to move through the world as it is. Ask for it. It is a gift which is given by the Lord.
एक तू है, एक जान है, दोनों तुझ पे कुर्बान है.
Dada Sham Didi, humble pranams at your lotus feet.
Dada Sham.
Didi, on behalf of the entire team, we would like to ask you few questions quickly with your permission.
If I can answer them.
Thank you, Didi. Dear Didi, we all know that Dada was as humorous as a little child. Which was your favorite joke told by him to you?
Which Dada narrated, right?
Ji, Didi.
Dada was really, really, really full of joy, full of humor, and he really knew when to strike that right type of humor. Any situation he could diffuse with just his simple, sweet, ever giving smile. And there are each joke of Dada, each phrase of Dada is really etched in my heart. But just at random, since you're asking, I'm sure all of you have heard that story which Dada always narrated about Jim. I'm sure you all know that story. That joke I'll not repeat again because it's quite a big one. But that really, really would send audiences into peals of laughter. And though Dada repeated it so many times, every time he gave it in such a new way that every time it appeared ever new, and the message was taken so, so, so succinctly by everybody. I'm sure you all know that story of Jim, right?
Didi, most of us know, but it would be really nice if you can just share it once again.
Dada told us that there was a couple, Jim and his wife, and they had just got married. And on the day of the marriage, the wife says to Jim, Jim, please go down and see if there's a burglar. And Jim says, my dear one, my darling, we have just come up. We have just put off the lights. How can there be a burglar? But the wife insisted, and Dada would say so sweetly, once the wife insists, you have to give in. Otherwise, you will never be able to have peace. You will never be able to sleep. So Jim would say, it's better. Otherwise, she'll keep on nudging me. She won't allow me to rest. I have my duty tomorrow morning. This drama was repeated night after night after night, I think for a period of 17 to 18 years. And one fine night, and the poor husband did it every single night. Dada used to say it became a ritual for him, a prayer for him. He knew the moment he would come up and sit on his bed, his wife would tell him that please go down and see that if there is a burglar. And one fine day, when the wife said it, when Jim went down, sure enough, he sees a burglar. And what does he do? He says to the burglar, welcome, my dear friend. We have been looking for you for the past 17 years, especially my wife. Please come up. Let me introduce you to my wife, who has been expecting you for the past 17 years. He was so happy to see the burglar and to be relieved of that responsibility of going every night. And the story gives us this great message that whatever you expect will come to you. With more the intensity, the faster it will come. This ritual was done only once, but maybe if it was done 10, 15 times in a day, the burglar would have come very soon.
Pranam, Didi.
Dadasha.
Didi, the next question is on behalf of the group. It goes like this. Dear Didi, Dada is a beacon of hope for all of us. Please tell us what was his biggest hope for us.
His biggest hope for us was that we must always, always, always turn to God. He would only say that if you all would ask me, what is the message of my life? It is only in 4 words: turn back to God. Dada would always tell us that if our face is turned to God, we will never, never, never lack anything.
Thank you, Didi.
So let's keep our face turned to Dada.
Jashan, Didi.
Jashan.
Didi, my question is, you've celebrated so many birthdays with Dada. Which is your favorite birthday that you celebrated with Dada? Your favorite memory of a birthday? Your birthday?
Somehow I am never fond of celebrating birthdays. So the best birthday I remember was when I told Dada I don't want to be in any city. So we were almost 12 to 13 hours in the flight. And it was such a beautiful birthday, such a beautiful birthday. I cannot forget it.
Thank you, Didi. Love you.
Thank you,
Thank
Didi.
you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all your effort.
Beloved Dada often said, God is too loving to punish and too wise to make a mistake. So let us accept whatever comes to us as a gift from God. I will now invite Rajiv and Kavita from Dubai to speak to you.
Dada Sham, everyone. I seek your blessings, dear Didi and dear Dada, and I seek the blessings of everyone. And before we present our small video, we would like to invite our dear Varsha auntie to speak a few words. Over to you, dear Varsha auntie.
Radha Sham, humble pranams to the beloved masters, a warm, loving hug to Didi Ma. Please bless us, Didi Ma. I always remember, Wah Wah Jit Bihari Tu, Fazl Noori Nihari Tu, Shukr Ahe, Shukr Tunjo. Here.
Acceptance is the most positive manner in which one can reconcile with whatever comes our way, because whatever comes from the spotless hands of God. That's what Dada always used to say, and God is too wise to make a mistake. He always used to say, न कर फिक्र, तेरा भी खुदा है, मुश्किल पड़ी तो क्या हुआ, मुश्किल कुशा भी है. Dada Sham.
Here comes Purnima. Dada Sham. For me, Dada's words, not my will, let thy will be done, I think is a big lesson on acceptance for me.
Here comes dear Nisha.
Dada Sham, for me, tera bhana meetha lage, hamesha meetha lage. Underline the word hamesha meetha lage. Didi, please bless us.
Didi, Dada has sown his seeds. We know everything about what Dada has been telling us about acceptance. But to follow that, we need your blessings at every step in life. So please keep us in your prayers and keep showering your blessings on all your followers. Thank you, Didi.
Didi, taking forward and keeping the same sense of humor as discussed in the last video, and inspired by Jim, we have attempted to create a small and fun video on how we as humans handle acceptance in our daily life and relationships.
दादा हमेशा असांखे चवंदो हो त भई क़बूल 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 गंढ ॿधी छॾियो.
There is freedom and happiness to be found once we learn to accept different situations of life.
I had a best friend, Arvi, and I fought with her.
You all will agree with me that being an educator is not an easy job. We keep struggling between academics, student behavior, and demanding management.
What is it? You see, I'm working here.
क्या मैं भी काम कर रहा है.
Just say excuse. I will excuse you.
क्या excuse है? तुम्हारे काम इधर नहीं है. ऊपर है तुम्हारा काम इधर नहीं है.
Okay. I'll use another.
हाँ ठीक है.
Acceptance.
It's a pretty basic thing.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's something we do on a daily basis.
It's important for all relationships.
Including a relationship between siblings.
Definitely.
Instead of fighting over our differences, it's good to accept each other and celebrate it.
Life is very stressful, but you should smile and accept it.
What makes our profession a better one is to leave everything what is going on behind and think only about our student. Every morning, I get up only thinking about Dada and take and accept every day as a new beginning and work towards the progress of our students.
Sometimes a customer can come and because I'm a woman, the color of my skins, they wouldn't want to be served. But I've come to accept it, and so if I see a customer is behaving like that, I'll just let my colleague do it for me.
लाइफ में ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग आएंगे, बहुत सारे के सारे ऐसे थे, तो ऐसे लोगों की बातें ना एक कारण से दूसरे कारण से टाटा हो गई. और रही बात तेरी, तो तेरे लिए तो मैं ही काफी. You accept me.
Well, I accept that you're not a great driver.
I accept that you finish all the snacks in the kitchen.
I probably also accept that you're very bad at parking. But truthfully, I think acceptance makes the heart feel lighter.
It makes our relationship stronger.
I accept you.
I accept you too.
I accept the fact that she takes 1 hour to get ready before we go for a party.
And I accepted that you forgot her 10th anniversary.
That when she says do as you like, actually I have to do as she likes. Acceptance!
So acceptance is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength in all areas of life.
Today, when I see Didi Krishna, I see the same twinkling eyes and the calmness in the smile. Nur asagyo, jyot asagi, sagi pyar ji rand uvahiya. दादाजी असां ते एतिरी महर कयो कि असां दीदी सां गॾिजी अची पार पहुचूं, अची तव्हां वटि पहुचूं. दादा श्याम.
Thank you, Dada, for your teachings of acceptance. We love you. We love you so much. Love you, Didi. Thank you for being there.
Very, very nice.
Thank you, Didi. We
Thank
really
you,
love you. And
Really
please
nice.
bless us. Please bless us, all of us, so that we accept and move on.
Yes, that is true. Most difficult to do in life.
Yeah.
But we have to do it, whether we want to do it or no.
That's so true. Dada says, "Bani banai ban gayi, aur kuch banni nahi. Tulsi aisa jankar magan raho man mahi." So it is done already. We have to accept, Didi. Only your blessings we need.
Thank you, each and every one.
Let's now welcome and request Manju Didi and Vandana to take the center stage with their group.
Dada Sham. Dada Sham.
Dada Sham. Dada Sham. Didi, I just feel like looking at you and saying, it's such a lovely, lovely smile on your face. Dada Sham Didi.
Dada Sham Vandana.
Dada Sham Didi.
Dada Sham Didi.
Dada Sham.
Dada Sham.
So nice to see you, Didi.
Dada Sham, everyone. Today we're going to listen to a group of friends who have some problems in their lives, and let us see if they have a solution for it.
I'm sick and tired of thinking what to cook for lunch and dinner. Everyone is so fussy here. Sabin ke rogo machi maasam tivan khabe roz. I don't feel like cooking this food of violence.
Arey, but this is easy to handle. What about this? Alai yo corona kade vendo. Allah parishan kare rakho tan baran. Hane na bini ke gutte aaye hain. What is this? They are using bad words.
Dolly, to the baran ke chup karai chhadyo, ma chha kaya. My in-laws, you see, how much ever I try to please them, they are never happy. Kuch chavan tak konta, but I can read it in their eyes. Daddy parishani hai, how to deal with this?
तू छो चुप बैठी आही रेखा छा पई सोचे.
Do you all know a magician has come to my life? He takes away all my problems and gives solution to all my worries. तव्हांखे ख़बर आहे हू केर आहिनि? हू आहिनि असांजा प्यारा मुर्शिद दादर. प्यारी वंदना, असांखे दादा जे अनमोल बचन मां हिकु वचन कढी ॿुधाए.
अंजलि संग्रह पेज 557. दया कर जे दया व्यंते कन तिनते दया थिए जरूर. से प्यारा प्रभु अजा जिनखे पर पीड़ जी परूर. ही पशु बेचारा तिनमें केर चिमके. ही पखी प्यारा तिनमें केर मुश्के. न मार तिनखे न कि तिनखे माराए. कर सेवा तू तिनजी तिनखे खाराए. तिन चरणन में वरवर तू सिर झुकाए. एहसान अलख जो अंजलि तू पाए.
Thank you, Dada, for showing us the path of
non-violence in words, action and deeds. Through your messages like मिठा बोलन, निव चलन, हथा भी कुछ दे, रब दिना दे संग हैं, वो जंगल क्यों ढूंढे. Thank you, Didi, for being a bridge between us and Dara. Thank you.
हिक हिक खेड़ियो प्यारे प्यार 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 हिक हिक खेड़ियो.
Dada Sham.
Dada Sham.
दीदी मां सिंधी में ॻाल्हाइण जी कोशिश कंदसि. मूंखे माफ़ कजो अगर मां सुठी सिंधी न ॻाल्हाए सघां. दीदी मुंहिंजी टीम ऐं सभिनि जो इहो ई क्वेश्चन आहे कि अॼुकल्ह जी अहिड़ी सिचुएशन आहे, सभु कोरोना जे करे एतिरो पाण में उलझी वेठा आहिनि, त कीअं नॉन वायलेंस एक्शन वर्ड एंड डीड्स, कीअं पंहिंजे वीचारनि में बि नॉन वायलेंस असां सोचे सघूं. इहो हिकिड़ो असांखे हिकिड़ो राह ॾेखारींदा.
The best way is that whenever a opposite thought comes, a thought of violence comes, we must try and substitute it immediately by a positive thought. We must not allow it to enter within us.
Thank you, Didi.
Keep blessing us, Didi.
You bless me.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you, each and every one of you.
Moving on. A little while ago, we heard a very relatable message by beloved Dada in context to our next volunteer, Sevadar, coming on in the spotlight. It's dearest Uncle Jai Motiani. We call him Jai Kaka. Just the way beloved Dada said that the sixth sense of humor is the richest treasure. It's the richest gift that the Lord bestows upon his near and dear ones. And we all believe that Jai Kaka is supremely blessed with this sixth sense of humor, that he just not only shares it with his family, but everyone from the Sangat. So we request Jai Kaka to take the center stage and share something which is very close to his heart.
Dada Sham, I am nobody to give any lecture, but I can share some few jokes. I have been told to do that and make it lighter. In fact, I wanted to share with you something like I met somebody at a social gathering and he was telling me, he introduced himself and then he stopped and said, I am a man of few words. And I told him, I am also married. So that way the things go on. And I went to a discourse, there was some lecture going on, so I went to listen to that. And the person on the stage was telling that I've been following Gita all my life. Since last 35 years, I've listened and practiced only what Gita has said. And then I was in tears. I said, this man really is so dedicated. Till somebody whispered in my ear that Gita is his wife's name. And everybody knows about logo. You know, logo is a company logo that tells about the product. Now, why is it so? Because logo ka kaam hai kehna. And the most sought after place that people want to go is cemetery. Why? Because they are dying to go there. A man had a huge mansion in a small place and he had a big garden and he lived with his wife. And at the midnight, about 3 a.m., somebody knocked at his door with, permanent bells and all. So he went down and saw a drunkard standing there in the porch. And he said, what is it at this hour you are coming and ringing my bell? He said, I need help. Can you give me a push? He said, it's raining heavily and it's such an odd hour of night. I am not interested. Please go find somebody else. He shuts the door and comes back. His wife asks him, what is it? He said that it was somebody who wanted a push. And his wife was very, compassionate sort of a thing. So she told him, don't you remember a few years back, we had our car broke down and people helped us to push our car. So why don't you be thankful to God and go and help him? So he was a little bit confused. He said, okay, I'll just try and see what best we can do. He went down, opened the door. He saw nobody. So he shouted, are you still there? And a voice came, yes, I am still here. And he said, do you still need a push? He said, yes. He said, where are you? He said, I'm on the swing in your garden. Please come and push. And I've told this on a couple of occasions. I'm sure it has a repeat value. A small village, there was a church, and there were two, very naughty boys who were very mischievous. I mean, there was not a day when mother would not get any complaints from the villagers or neighbors or anybody. So one of them used to go to church every often. So she goes and tells the father that my son is not, in a bad company of this boy, and he just creates so much of mischief, and so many people come and complain. So what should I do about it? And he said, okay, you do one thing. Tomorrow, with some reason, you send him to me, and I'll see I'll talk to him and see what best we can, teach him. So next day, mother gives him something to deliver it to the father in the church. He goes there. Father is sitting there, and he just, bows down before him, and he said, my mother has sent you this for you. And father accepts it and asks him, what's your name? He said, my name is Peter. And he said that I heard that you are very mischievous, and you and your friend, you really trouble the whole village. He said, no, father, it's not true, and I'm very studious and all those things. He said, okay, can I ask you something? He said, yes, why not, father? And he said that, tell me, where is God? And this boy is a bit confused, and he just taken aback. And the father then little loudly says, oh, I'm asking you something, a simple question. Where is Father? Where is God? And he goes, a little pale in his face and little scared, and something goes wrong with him. And father, I'm asking you a simple question. Where is God? Why don't you tell me? This fellow looks here, looks there, sees nobody's there. He just turns back and starts running. He comes out of the church, runs around the village and finds his friend. He said, dear, we are in trouble. We must leave this village and go out of it. We are in a big shit now. And the friend asked him, what happened? After all, I mean, I'm really confused. Why are you so scared and you are going yellow and pale in your face? What's wrong with you? And the friend said that I've been to the church and we are in big trouble. He said, what is it? But he said, God is missing from the church and we are the usual suspects. A person was given, death sentence by electrocution. So in US somewhere, so they send usually, the priest or father or some holy person to give him some lecture about God and to make him calm and all those things. So a priest was appointed to go and talk to him and give him some, something about God and Bible. And so father used to come and tell him stories of Jesus and tell him not to be afraid of, death, and death is just a transition and all those things. So gradually he was very calmed down and all those things. And the day when the electrocution day came, they asked him, what is your last wish? He said that I want to see the father who was coming every day. The father was called and he said, yes, son, what can I do for you? And he said, Father, I just want one request from you. He said, what is it? Tell me. I'll be able to, if I'm able, I'll just try to fulfill it. He said, Father, I have understood what it is transition and we have to be just other side and there's nothing to be scared. But I'm still scared, but with you, I'm not scared. So will you be able to do me a favor? Father said, yes, why not? And he said, when they pass the electricity, when they make me sit on the chair and pass electricity, will you be able to hold my hand and then?
Thank you so much, Jai Kaka, for these really hilarious and a good icebreaker session with all of us.
Thank you.
And may we request Pushpa Didi to introduce the next group, please. And it's a humble request to all the group heads owing to the time restrictions, may we request you to have the interaction as brief and as fruitful with dear Didi.
Now that we've completed the virtues of beloved Dada's alphabets that made up his beautiful name, we will now move on to activities which were very close to Dada's heart. I would like to introduce Ranjana and Shobha from Singapore. They have a team from Hong Kong, Indonesia, Mumbai, Pune, and they are going to talk about silence. Listen to silence. It has so much to say. Over to you, Shobha and Ranjana.
Pranams, beloved Didi, Krishna, and all Dada's family. This little video on silence, which we are about to share, is an offering of our love for both the Dadas and you, our Didi Krishna. With it, we try to encapsulate Dada's teachings on the importance of silence and going within. We hope you will enjoy it, this humble offering, enjoy it as much as we have enjoyed making it. After this video, we will have a 1-minute breathing exercise by Ankita to help calm the mind.
Looking forward.
Beloved Dada would always say, sit in silence, to you I pray. The Lord is within you, not far away. To feel His presence, sit in silence every day. Many duties to fulfill, but always remember to spend time with God. Sit in silence every day.
We have come here to this earth plane for a specific purpose. We must never forget that. How may we know the purpose for which we have come to this earth plane? इन करे संत सतपुर का प्रभु जा प्यारा असांखे वरी वरी इहा शिक्षा ॾियनि था त रोज कुछ वक्त हमें शांत में गुजारियो. शांत में, as you enter, as you keep on sinking deeper and deeper within yourself, those voices will speak to you. They will reveal to you many things which would otherwise not be revealed to you. Practice of daily silence is very essential.
Silence heals, touches our soul, nourishes our minds and makes us whole. In the Master's grace, in silence we can find. We are more than we could ever imagine, divine.
Once you get that rest of silence, you really hunger for it. When you go into the depth of silence, you don't wish to come out. I often say silence is the mother of God. It is in the womb of silence that you get God.
I agree.
Beloved Dada always reminded us that within you is the Shakti, within you is the power, within you is the divine. By turning within, we will receive the strength to face and overcome any challenges.
Our divine Dadaji said, the meditation begins with pin drop silence. In the book, actually, there are all empty pages. And so Dadaji said, go on filling more and more pages of the emptiness.
Silence heals, touches our soul, nourishes our minds and makes us whole. In the Master's grace, in silence we can find. We are more than we could ever imagine, divine.
Dada Sham Didi, I would now like to take you all into a quick exercise, a 1-minute exercise that actually helps me to settle my mind amidst a busy day. So, with your permission, Didi, I would like to conduct a 1-minute quick silence activity. I request everybody to sit upright, close your eyes, and preferably have your fingers in the Dhyan Mudra placed very gently on your knees. Doing this, let us bring all our attention to our breath. Do not try to interrupt or change anything yet. Just focus on your breath. Observe the cold air entering the nostrils and the hot air come out as you exhale. Ensure you breathe like a child. Inhale with your stomach inflated and exhale with your stomach deflated. Try and relax every part of your body and mind while you continue to breathe. Your mind may wander, but bring it back on your breath. You will now observe that your breath is regulated and rhythmic. There is no friction. Inhale and exhale. Let go. Let go. Slowly enter into the cave within your heart where beloved Dada is seated. Commune with him in silence. Place before him your immediate worry, concern, confusion, indecisiveness. Ask him to bless you and be with you throughout the day. Slowly bring your attention back to your surroundings. Very slowly open your eyes. This unique practice, which is now worldly accepted by all successful people, called mindfulness, is done to, before they hop between situations, meetings, or are trying to make important decisions. But this has been given to us by Dada years ago So I would really ask you to bless us, Didi, that we continue to do this quick 1 minute silence at least amidst the busy day to get clarity and to also keep our body and mind healthy. Thank you.
Didi, Didi Krishna, we have a few questions for you, if we may ask. Yes?
Sure, sure.
Dada Sham Didi,
Dada Sham Rakhi.
thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's really divine bliss to have you on celebrate your 60th birthday with all of us. It's really, really blissful. I would like to ask on our group's behalf, what are the 3 teachings that have helped you the most on your spiritual path from Dada's
I think
teachings?
after seeing your video, I will say all the first teaching is silence, the second is silence, and the third is silence. It was a beautiful video, and it really took us into the realm of silence.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dada. Call us soon to Pune. Looking forward to come there.
That is true.
Dada Sham,
Dada Sham.
प्यारी दीदी मां थोरो तव्हां सां सिंधी में थी पहिरीं ॻाल्हायां पाण खे इंट्रोड्यूस करे ऐं मूंखे बि हिकिड़ो सवाल आहे तव्हांखे जे थोरो वक़्तु हुजे मां उहो सवाल तव्हां सां करियां सवाल मां तव्हांखे इंग्लिश में कंदसि सिंधी में
मूंखे सिंधी थोड़ी थोड़ी ईंदी आहे
सवाल आहे what lesson did you learn from Sadhu Vaswani's life and when and how did you know that Dada Jashan was your guru, although you have been in the mission since Sadhu Vaswani's time? This is our question to you.
Yes. One of the first lessons that Sadhu Vaswani taught me was silence. And he used to tell me, you sit in front of me, close your eyes, just sit in silence for a few minutes. And then when my eyes were closed, he would tell, because at that time he could not move, he had had a fall. He would tell Dada or Dadi Sati or Shanti who were around to quietly come and keep a chocolate in my lap. So when I would open it and I would see a chocolate, so he would motivate me to sit in silence. I was barely 2 years old or 3 years old. So of course, Dada's life, Sadhu Vaswani's life, every breath was a teaching, but I was too small at that time. But now as I see in retrospect, every breath of Sadhu Vaswani's life, with every breath he had a teaching, with every step he had a message to give us. And our most beloved Dada, I saw him, I think since my very birth, and somehow, yes, Sadhu Vaswani was and will ever be my guru, but somehow Dada had a very special place for me. Maybe sometimes I would feel more drawn to him than to Sadhu Vaswani even as a child.
Shukr, thank you. That was so beautiful. I really love that. And ma minje ba dil mein aaye ta Dada असां ते एॾी महिरबानी करे त जीअं तई आयो असीं बि तव्हां वांगुरु थी वञूं
न मूं वांगुरु असुल न थिजो each one be your own self.
Thank you.
Do we have time for a third question?
You're asking me? I am ready.
Okay, Jyoti, where's Jyoti?
Dear Didi, Dada Sham.
Dada Sham.
This question is, I think, for a lot of people who seek to follow silence and to meditate. What would be your advice, Didi, to seekers who say that I try and try, but I cannot seem to still my mind? It keeps wandering. What should I do?
Stilling the mind is a very advanced stage. It's not so easy to still the mind. Even sometimes when I am practicing silence, I don't feel that my mind is 100% still. So it is a process. to reach a particular stage, we have to put in that effort. Dada would tell us 2 things are very necessary that will help us to grow in this spirit of instilling the mind. The first is vairagya, and the first is vairagya. The first is vairagya, and the second is abhyas, repeated practice. It's very easy for us. We want results instantly. When we do worldly things, material things, when we set up a business, we know it will take us how many years till we reach a stage, even of, forget profits, even of trying to balance it out, right? But when it comes to spirituality, we want instant results. And we are not even willing to put in that much time. How much time do we give to silence during the day? And how much time do we give to the world during the day? So it has to be, we have to put in the right effort, and then we can expect the result also equally fast.
You bless us, Didi, that we can
even I am on the journey along with you. You bless me, you pray for me, and I will pray for you.
Your guiding hand
we will pray
be
for each other and hold Dada's shawl.
Joli jali tham to dara bhiba.
Dada jo palav pakre halanda. But a beautiful video, a wonderful video. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank you for everything, and thank you, the organizers, for giving us these 60 blissful days of all the things that you all asked us to do, and for so many people sharing with us all the lessons that they had learned from Dada, Baradada, and our beautiful, blissful Didi.
I am also learning from your experiences of each one of you was so divine.
Thank you.
They really, each experience had a lesson to teach, had a message to share.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team Silence. And thank you, dear Didi, for such an enlightening short question answer session. Owing to the time restriction, we request the teams to have interaction with Didi as short and as fruitful as we can. We are looking for something more bigger, is a message by dear Didi towards the end of the session, and we certainly do not wish to miss that. So next, we request to have the spotlight on Team Gratitude. Akshaya and Jyoti Auntie, please take over.
Dada Sham Didi.
Dada Sham Akshaya.
Didi, with your permission, we have a video to be played.
Sure.
Dada, what should be the first thought when we wake up in the morning?
The first thought should be, thank you, God. Let those words be on your lips. Thank you, God, for having taken care of me throughout the night. While I was asleep, you were awake. And thank you, God. I thank you in advance for making my day useful to some creatures, men, animals, but make me useful to some. Yeah.
The gratitude checklist. Often we become overwhelmed with the challenges thrown to us in our daily lives. Here is a gratitude checklist for you every morning. As beloved Dada has taught us, developing gratitude makes us open and receptive to the Lord's blessings. The gratitude jar. A simple experiment was conducted for 30 days to develop gratitude. Every morning as you wake up, write one thing you are grateful for. It could be as simple as, thank you God for the air I breathe, or thank you God for a healthy mind and a healthy body. At the end of 30 days, you will be amazed how your life is transformed. We urge each and every one of you to take up this gratitude jar and practice it with your family and friends.
शुक्राना है खुदा, हर पल तेरा शुक्राना, शुक्राना है खुदा, हर पल तेरा शुक्राना। ये जीवन है तेरा नजराना, साख हो या निंदा गाएंगे तराना, शुक्राना है खुदा, हर पल तेरा शुक्राना, हर पल तेरा शुक्राना है खुदा, तेरा शुक्राना।
Auntie Pushpa, may we request you to introduce the next team, please?
Sachi and Neha from Pune. Let us be grateful to people who appreciate us, as they are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom.
Dada Sham Didi,
Dada Sham Sachi.
we feel so blessed to be amidst everybody today here. And with your permission, can we play the video?
Please, looking forward.
Which is the best app that makes the wings of the heart fly high and flap? An app of the heart. It makes the spirit kind and smart. Appreciate everyone you meet. With a smile, everyone you must greet. When tensions are rising and we are a mess, it is often family members who bear the brunt of our stress. We are often courteous and polite to a perfect stranger, but most often to our own, we pose as a threat and danger. So express your appreciation in a word or a deed. You will be truly joyous and happy indeed. Appreciation is like an expensive perfume. If not used regularly, it will only wither and gloom. So appreciate everyone you meet. Make them feel like a special treat.
A temple in my heart, a prayer in my soul, a song on my lips, and I sing to you. Dada, dear Dada, oh my dear Dada, Didi, dear Didi, I sing to you.
Give till it hurts. On Dada's 90th birthday, I sent Dada a cradle full of gifts. Dada exclaimed, "So many gifts!" Later, he wrote a letter to me, which read, "Dearly remembered Nina, your cradle full of gifts has reached me. You are more generous than I deserve. Your gifts are so many that if I looked at them, one per day, it would take me many weeks to see them all. I have never in all my 90 years received so many gifts at one time from anyone. Thank you, dear Nina, for the love with which every one of your gifts is radiant. I do not have the words in which adequately to express my gratitude. I can but pray to God to pour His choicest benedictions on you and members of your family. Love affectionately, Dada."
Dada said, "Appreciate others for the good they do. It would take you just a moment, but the impact on them would be for their life. Appreciation would not only bring out the best in them, but the other values of gratitude and love would follow hand in hand."
Dada always
always said expressing appreciation is the best way to bring glow in someone's heart, and you are sure to feel its warmth in your heart too. Just one appreciative message can expand into an ever-glowing circle of joy and enthusiasm. It is like what Dada said about love, being a perfume that we cannot spray on others without getting some on ourselves. Appreciation too has the same benefits that reciprocate and multiply each time it is expressed.
Dada has referred to appreciation as an alchemy. And alchemy means to create something magically and mysteriously. And appreciation is that magical dust which, when sprinkled upon somebody else or your own self, in the form of words, actions, or thoughts, creates something magically and phenomenal. I pray to you, dear Didi, to let me accept and appreciate whatever is in store for me, knowing that Dada has sent it in his absolute wisdom and for my best. Dada Shah.
Now, if we can just have Kajal Milani.
Yeah. Dada Sham.
Dada Shah.
Yeah. With your blessings, Didi, may I offer you a poem which I have written for you and Dada.
Please, for Dada.
For you and Dada both.
For Dada.
I met a soul who was named Dada. It's been a while, how I miss his smile. Nevertheless, his presence is timeless. He walked the way that gave a ray, a light unto itself, to be your true self. His living was his teaching that had no word of disapprove, but only room to improve. He appreciated the ones in desperate, lifting their spirits higher. He became their alchemist. None was deprived from his boundless love. He was a voice to the voiceless. Oh, beloved Master, it's thy grace having me meet you, my only prayer being, rid me of me and make me absorb in thee.
Truly beautiful.
Thank you, Didi. It's truly Dada's blessings and it's his grace, Didi.
Keep writing.
Yes, I do, Didi. Thank you.
The efforts put in by the team appreciation are really worthy of appreciation, and we thank them. We now request Team Kindness to take center stage with Manav and Marsha, please.
Dada Sham, good morning from America, from Curacao and Panama. We are so happy to be included in this beautiful program. Over the last 60 days, we've all learned from Dada's teachings that Didi shared with us, one of which is kindness. So we kindly request Pranay to share our introduction video.
Dada, my Krishna, his endless love for me.
His immense blessings.
A friend.
Dada Snehar.
Krishna. Forgiveness.
Father.
His miracles.
His infinite grace.
His endless mercy.
His loving protection.
Bountiful love.
Dada is truly kindness personified. Many of you have attended camps in the past, and you'll remember that in camps there was often a game night as part of the program, and Dada, in his kindness, with the enthusiasm and curiosity of a child, would always oblige us by participating in these game nights. We see the same glow of kindness shine in our beloved Didi. And so to bring back those memories of game night, we have a little short trivia game organized for all of you virtually using the Zoom poll feature. In a few moments, you will see on your screen a question. You just have to select what you believe to be the correct answer. If you don't see the poll for some technological reason, no problem. Type your answer in the chat, and the hosts and co-hosts of the program will not be able to participate, but you can answer the questions in the chat. So here's our first question that we will warm up with. You should all see the question on your screen. It is, beloved Dada showed us the meaning of kindness in action by doing which of the following? A, paid to free a fish to save its life. B, helped prepare food for Langar with his own hands. C, gave the clothes off his back to a needy one. Or D, all of the above. Please select your answer, A, B, C, or D.
How do we select?
Just by clicking the button on the computer. So Didi, you can instruct your team member to select your answer for you. Okay, we have received so many answers. I will now share the results with everyone. We see that 83% or 45 members of the team have selected D, all of the above, which is the correct answer. Of course, Dada did everything with kindness, all of these things. So now that we have a sense of how the polls work, we have just 2 more questions for you. And for that, I will hand it over to Lavina.
Thank you, Manav. So for our next question, we have a couple of options. Each of them has a list of possible benefits of kindness. You have to tell us which of these lists includes all benefits of kindness which are real. So the first option is kindness calms the mind, reduces anxiety and hair loss. Is kindness a hair tonic? The next option, does kindness boost your mood, relieve pain, and whiten your teeth? Anyone here using some kindness toothpaste? Next option we have, does kindness boost your mood, cut down your stress, and slow your aging? Anyone buying some kindness anti-wrinkle cream from us after the program? And the last option is, kindness increases self-esteem and lifespan, boosts eyesight. So, those of us who need glasses or contacts, like myself, if this option is true, we apparently have some work to do on our kindness.
We'll find out if Dr. Ashiana recommends kindness for boosting eyesight.
Only after the question and answer.
Okay, so we've received our answers, and I'm going to now end the poll, and we will see that 77% of respondents have chosen C, which is the correct answer. Kindness boosts your mood, cuts stress, and slows aging. But to be honest, if those things happen, then I think hair loss will also be reduced, and your teeth will also be whitened. Okay, and we have one last question to share with all of you. And for that, I will turn it over to Marsha.
Next question, we have a quote by beloved Bari Dada. Just complete the quote. Be like the blank, which gives itself to all. A, tree, B, seed, C, sea, or D, rain. This is a 50-50 one. We see answers coming in.
This is a tough one. I would say the key word in this quote is which gives itself to all. Oh, wow. We're getting split results. We'll give it 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now we've ended the poll. And let's see what everyone says. Okay, the majority of respondents, 62% of respondents said tree. The tree is, of course, giving, but the element that gives itself to all equally is rain. So Sadhu Aswani's quote is, be like the rain which gives itself to all. And isn't it true that we see Didi just as the rain, Dada just as the rain, constantly giving themselves to all of us? So with that, thank you all for playing this game. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us, and to the organizers for including us in this program. Dada?
Thank you so much, Manav and Marsha. May we now request Auntie Pushpa to introduce the next team.
Beloved Dada often said, prayer is the most powerful but the most unused weapon on this earth. Let me invite Yogita and Ashiana from Mumbai.
Deepak is going to introduce our video.
Dada Sham, Didi, I bow down to you, Didi, in love and gratitude. Can you hear me, Didi?
Yes, yes, yes.
Dada Sham, Didi.
Dada Sham.
It's been a very blissful journey in this last 60 days, where we all have collectively contributed in a tiny and taken a tiny step in inculcating Dada's teachings. And Didi, please bless us that we continue to walk this path, rather run on this path of these 4 sadhanas that you laid out for us. And one fine day, may we all be accepted at the lotus feet of the Master. As Dada would say that prayer is the most unused power. If only we would use this power. So Dada, we pray. And maybe we please start the video that we have prepared on this, Didi.
Thy sea is vast.
My boat is frail. I trust in thee.
And all is well.
I was only 12 when I experienced the power of prayer. It was during my first visit to the mission with my mother. She took me to the Samadhi and pointing to the statue of Sadhu T.L. Vaswani, she said, he will listen to all our prayers. I stood there and poured out my heart to him. And I even prayed that he'd take care of me as a mother would take care of her child. As we finished, we rushed to the satsang. And after the satsang got over, beloved Dada was leaving the hall and we wanted to get his blessings, so we rushed there to get his blessings. He blessed me and pointing to my mother, he said, "She is your first mother and I am your second mother." I was so happy and so touched. I just couldn't believe how swiftly my prayers were answered. Yes, dear Dada is there, always listening to our prayers, listening to the tiniest whispers of our heart. All we need to do is just call out to him. Radha Sham.
I would like to share one experience of my college days. In 2002, I was in final year engineering in my college at Warsaw, Andheri, Mumbai. And the college was next to the seashore, and the college building was designed as a ship. So every time whenever I used to face any challenges or problems, I used to have a look at the sea and repeat this prayer again and again. Vado tunja pani, munji bedi nimani, atam siddhi kasai, turak pala hai. So I think this prayer has helped me always in my life, and I would like to take Dada's blessings always.
This world is a turbulent ocean. To cross it is difficult beyond words. Gurudev Sadhu Vaswani says in one of his prayers, "Thy sea is vast, my boat is small. I trust in thee, thou art my all." But this short journey on earth is full of fear, problems and uncertainties. In this ocean of life, we must learn the art of swimming. Once we learn to swim, we have nothing to fear or to worry.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swim.
Vado tunjo pani.
Minji bedi nimani.
Atham siddhi sai.
Tu rikhpal ahi. Dada Sham.
Is Geeta Aunty with us? Geeta Aunty wanted to say a few words.
Dada Sham Pyari Sangat. Dada Sham Pranams Didi. Thank you, dearest Didi Ma, We are blessed and fortunate to have beloved Dadaji and you as our guardian angels and our guiding light. You continue to love everyone and make each one feel so special, just like our loving Dada. Didi Ma, we now request you to share and guide us a few words of your wisdom on the topic. We bow down and seek blessings so that we are worthy instruments and live by the teaching of beloved Dadaji.
Right. Now we're going to have some fun with you, Didi Krishna. I'm going to invite Ashiana. We're going to have a rapid fire round and have lots and lots of fun.
Beloved Didi, Dada Sham.
Dada Sham. It has to be really rapid because it's 6:55 now.
This rapid fire round is meant to be rapid on an exponential level. So Didi, we were reminiscing on the days of the spiritual rapid fire with Karan Johar. And today...
Oh, that was heartwarming, magnificent. I don't have words for that round.
The 18th of December, 2017, Didi. And today you have the female equivalent, but it's with masala milk. Masala milk with ash instead of coffee with Karan. And I've been given the privilege, Didi, to ask you a rapid fire question.
Be kind.
Didi, we are looking forward to everything that you're about to teach us. So the easiest question I'll give as a test question is a series of 3 options: Ashiana, Akhroat, and apple. Which one appeals to you the most?
Ashiana.
Didi, you're already doing a great job. Thank you. So now we'll go ahead to ask the questions. Question number 1, Didi, what is your favorite book?
My favorite book keeps on changing, but once upon a time, my favorite book used to be the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa.
Pakora, bhel, dosa. Didi, which one is your favorite?
Pakora, bhel,
or dosa?
All 3.
All 3. When you were a student, what did you want to do when you grew up?
What did you? Your voice is breaking. What did you?
Didi, when you were a student, what did you want to do when you grew up?
I wanted to become a doctor. That was my dream. But now what happened to it? We'll take it up another time.
Didi, you're the doctor for our souls. Thank you. Didi, did Dada ever help you with your homework?
Of course, many, many, many times.
What is your favorite travel destination?
Now we cannot travel. So Pune.
Didi, your culinary skills are well known.
Not at all.
You love making?
Everything with love.
Didi, what is your pen name?
What is
your pen name?
Krishna only. Because it was given to me by my master.
Didi, what is your goal for all of us?
To become true children of Dada.
Blue, lavender, green. Didi, this is a tough one. What is your favorite color? Because we
Lavender.
have to choose. Thank you, Didi. When did you start wearing white clothes and how come?
Oh, it's a very big story, Ashiana. We were in Delhi for a yatra, but what happened, I will tell you all on some other occasion when we meet, but it was on a yatra. Till then, I used to wear colored clothes and I was very choosy about my clothes. But then I went shopping, I think for about 10 hours or 8 hours, only for buying dresses for myself.
Didi, final questions. For Gurudev Sadhu Vaswani, what is the most important lesson that you learned and the most memorable moment?
I just said that one of the most memorable lessons I learned from him was silence. And the most blessed moment was every time he would allow me to massage him. Though I was such a small kid and I craved to do it and I longed to do it, and all used to tell me, don't do it, don't do it, you will hurt Dada, because at that time Dada's body was very fragile. But if they would stop me, he would encourage me more to do it, So that was the best moment of my life.
Didi, did you answer the same question before about beloved Dada? The most memorable lesson, most important lesson that you learned from Dada, and the most memorable moment with Dada?
As I said for Bada Dada, every moment with Dada was a lesson. Every step with him was a teaching. But right now, I can just think is the best thing that Dada had in him was his love. It was so unconditional. It was so spontaneous. And it just kept flowing. It just kept flowing. If we can just imbibe that one lesson of giving love to all, irrespective, without expectations, without judgment.
Didi, one final question. See, I was on team prayer, and we all want to learn how to pray. So on your birthday this year, if you were given one boon by God that we can pray for you, what would it be?
That I may be true to Dada in every thought, in every word, and in every deed.
And may we be given the strength and the Shakti and the grace to be able to pray for you, Didi, for this. Now, Masala Doodh is over. But the reason why it was called Masala Doodh, as Didi pointed out earlier, is that our cup is filled with all the pistas of ego, the saffron of Maya, and the haldi-filled turmoil filth that is our life. And it's like we are trying ourselves to make our haldi milk pure, into pure white milk. And that's not possible. It's only with the grace of our masters and you, beloved Didi, that can ever start to take one pista out, one by one, and turn this into this. And so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts with so much gratitude for taking that on, taking us all under your wing and sheltering us. Thank you.
Thank
Didi.
you, Ashiana. Thank you.
What a beautiful metaphor that was, Ashiana. Now, Didi Krishna, the moment we are all waiting for.
I think, Pushpa, it's really late. It is 7:02 now. So, okay, instead of
share some of your pearls of wisdom with us.
Okay.
Please,
Sure. Instead of speaking a few words, let's close, since the emphasis of our group was on silence. I wanted to share with you all what Dada means to each and every one of us. So instead of sharing that, let us do a small visualization. Okay. We'll all close our eyes and imagine what Dada means to each and every one of us. Let us sit comfortably. Let us close our eyes. This visualization is through a very simple story. There was a very small girl. Imagine yourself to be a small girl. There was a very, very small girl. And as you know, when we are children, we are very fond of spending time with our friends. We get attached to them. We get close to them. And it was her best friend's birthday party. And she was invited for that party. She had made preparations for the entire week. She had made a new outfit for herself. She had bought a beautiful gift for her friend. And she was so excited that she would spend that entire day with her friend. But when she woke up in the morning, she found that the previous night, there was a snowstorm. And when she opened the window of her room, she saw that the entire road was covered with inches of snow. Her father had even forgotten to park the car in the garage. So even the car was covered with snow. This girl naturally is disappointed, for she's sure that now her parents will not allow her to leave the house. In spite of it, she gathers courage because she truly loves her friend. She goes to her father, she goes to her mother, and she says, "Can I go and attend the birthday party?" And the father once again opens the door of the house and shows her the condition of the road, of the parking lot. And he says, even if you choose to walk to her house, how risky it will be, how dangerous it will be. The girl had tears in her eyes. She runs into her room and she picks up a book and covers her face with the book, and she starts shedding tears. The father and the mother, they consult each other, they speak to each other, and then both of them go and knock at her door. And they tell her, yes, it's true, it's risky, it's dangerous, but because you truly love your friend, we will permit you to go to her. This girl, this small girl, she cannot believe what she has heard. Immediately, she rushes to her closet. She picks up her coat. She wears her mittens. She puts on her snow boots. She runs to the door. She thanks her parents, and then she runs, opens the door, and carefully, she starts taking every step. Sometimes she falters. Sometimes she's about to fall, but she tries to balance herself. Slowly, she walks until she reaches the house of her friend. And then, proud at her achievement, she turns back to see that how she could cross the entire road, the entire journey. She was so triumphant about it. But what does she see? She sees her father turning back. The father had followed her quietly to ensure her safety. And my dear ones, that is Dada to each and every one of us, wherever we are, whatever we are doing. Beloved Dada is all the time with each and every one of us. Vetho nihare, vetho dase. He's there with each and every one of us. Always he's in the background, walking there, waiting for any opportunity to protect us, to keep us away from all harm. Not only does he walk behind us, sometimes we are not aware of it, but he walks before us and he clears our pathways. Sometimes he walks beside us and he holds our hand, though we cannot feel his soft, his astral touch. And this has been my experience throughout the journey of these 60 years. With each and every breath, with each and every step that I have taken, he has always been with me. And this is the prayer of my heart, that Dada, however I am, filled with faults and failings, with weaknesses and imperfections, always be with me. Always be with me. Nearer, my Dada, to thee. Nearer, my Dada, to thee. My dear ones, I think let's close with this touching note that Dada is with all of us. All we have to do to be able to develop the power of silence, the power of gratitude, the power of appreciation, the power of prayer is just to tune into him. And he will guide us, he will lead us, and he will see that we reach the destination, that we reach the goal, which is he himself. And this is the blessing that I ask of each and every one of you. And really a sincere, a heartfelt, a heartwarming note of gratitude to each and every one of you, those of you who are in front of the scene, those of you who are behind the scenes, and to so many others whose thoughts and aspirations and good wishes and prayers are with us. May all of you be blessed with this quadruple gift by beloved Dada, and may we continue to grow and draw nearer, nearer, nearer to him. Dada Shah.
Thank you, beloved Didi.
Thank you, every one of you.
May we now request Auntie Hira to give a short message, please.
Thank you, each and everyone. We overshot the time so much. Thank you, Didi. Thank you for all of you participating. We would like to continue the group. Then I'm going to end here. Requested Didi that we should start as a learning group. So Didi has kindly consented for this, and we're going to have the Anjali Sangre learnings every Friday of the month. So that'll be 4 times a week. 4 times in a month, sorry. Every Friday, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening.
Let's find out what timing suits everybody, because I can see there are many youths, and if they may not be able to participate in the evening. So let's find out. Let's
we'll do a poll. We'll put a poll on the group, and
a time and whoever wants to join, keep it voluntarily. Whoever wants to join.
Yeah, so we'll continue
we'll
the
try
group.
to study the Anjali Sangra together.
Yes. Thank you,
We'll first
Didi.
start
Thank
with
you.
Bhaj Govindam, which was very, very dear to Dada, and we will do it together. We will learn from each other.
Thank you. Thank
you.
May we now request Auntie Rani to conclude this meeting with a vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, Vijay. All glory and abundant gratitude to our revered and beloved masters, Sadhu T.L. Vaswani and Dada J.P. Vaswani, for today and every day. I would like to begin the vote of thanks with the mention of our dear and most adored Didi Krishna Kumari. She is our guiding light, a pillar of strength in all our lives. She silently guides us, holds the torch of wisdom for us all continuously. We are extremely grateful to you, dear Didi, to be present here with us today amidst your busy schedules. It is indeed a privilege and honor to have you here. Didi, you so beautifully turned your birthday celebration into a platform where everyone got to share inspirational and priceless experiences with our beloved masters. A blissful, divine experience. We have learned so much from each and every one of you. Everyone in this group has participated with so much of enthusiasm. We are extremely grateful to each one of you. Thank you for enriching us with such valuable teachings and experiences. Thank you for putting in so much effort in such a short time. The results of everyone's hard work was seen and witnessed today. Each one of us had insights that we've shared with full, and we've learned so much out of your wisdom, and we have a lot to reflect on. You have shared with us priceless experiences with our masters, which has inspired us to make optimal use of our inner potential in order to seek the one. We are grateful for all the knowledge gained from one and all. This would have not been possible without all the participants and the coordinators who have so beautifully planned and executed all the activities since 60 days for the 60-day pledge, and to work on this finale, which was such a wonderful interactive session today. People from all over the world have helped and made this possible. No matter the time difference or day, everyone made it a point to be here today. All present here have experienced countless miracles, and even today we continue to experience His divine presence and grace in small or big way. We all experience his splendid love and hear him through the language of the heart. Million thanks to our beloved masters and to you, our dearest Didi Krishna Kumari. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Once again, thank you to each and every one of you. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Before we conclude, we would just request Kanta Didi to do the closing prayer. And just a little small quote from the Sufi mystic Rumi. He says, and I quote, "If you see lover and beloved as two, you either have double vision or you can't count. For each one of us, Didi, if there is any one entity who describes the perfect lover, it's only you, Didi. You are our beloved Didi. You are our Dada. Thank you so much, Didi. Thank you." May we now request Kanta Didi to perform the closing prayer.
प्रभु तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, करते हो तुम प्रभु जी, मेरा नाम हो रहा है। दादा तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, तकलीफ और तंगी में नूर एक तू ही मददगार, उठाए हैं अंजलि के जन्मों के सारे बार, करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, सब काम हो रहा है। दादा तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, सब काम हो रहा है, सब काम हो रहा है। Dada Sham.
Last but definitely not the least, a word of gratitude to dearest Pranay Bhau, who has arranged this entire Zoom meeting. With folded hands, we express our gratitude to Pranay. Thank you so much, Pranay Bhau.
So seamlessly.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.